pitch is hit deep into left. That one is back, and it is out of here into the bullpen. The 1-0 pitch to MX. It's hit deep into left. This one is back and gone. This one's hit into right. This one is back and in the stands. This one is hit deep into left. This one is back into the bullpen. It is gone. The 1-1 pitch. And that one is hit deep. It's over the monster. Goodbye. Lines up, throws it. 2. Swing and a miss on an inside pitch. Good evening, folks, and welcome to another Rue Networking stream. Tonight we are here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Canada, and we will see the Los Angeles Dodgers face the Toronto Blue Jays. A very exciting matchup. It is the World Series for Season 11 NABB, and we're looking for it to be very exciting. And, might I say, I'm going to switch back to the stream starting soon just really quickly, but hopefully y'all could still hear me. Really quickly, I just wanted to say, it's going to be a fun matchup. It's going to be a great game. And, yeah, I feel like it's going to be just a great game today. So, let's see how things will start off. And we're just gonna, I think they're doing the teams lineups on the baselines right now, so we should get over there really quickly. Switch over there. You can see the Rue Networking World Series. Let's see right here, and you can see them. You can see the Los Angeles Dodgers in their away team, in their away jerseys, their road jerseys, and you got the Toronto Blue Jays in their powder blue jerseys, and some of them aren't wearing their jerseys quite yet, but hopefully they can get that fixed. Also, might I add, some of their jerseys for the Dodgers say Dodgers. Well, looks like 2 of them are wearing the ones that say Los Angeles. So, very exciting. Musty got a bye to the World Series, basically, because the Athletics decided to forfeit the NLCS. The Athletics originally won it in Game 5, but it was called back due to another cheating scandal between Kenny Parr, and it looks like they're about to do the anthem. So let's switch to that. I'll be right back to what I was saying after this. I believe they're about to start the U.S. national anthem now, so we're going to also wait for that just really quickly.
To honor America and perform our national anthem, please welcome 4-time Entertainer of the Year, country music superstar Luke Bryan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Right, so it seems like they have done the anthem for the first time in a while, actually. We don't really see those at NABB games anymore. But as you can see, looks like the Blue Jays are here, the Dodgers are here, and they're ready to have a good ball game tonight. You can see them down there. World Series Game 1. Whoever wins this will start off the World Series with a bang. This is a rematch of the real World Series, I guess is what you could say. You know, the actual Los Angeles Dodgers and the actual Toronto Blue Jays did face off in the actual World Series, so looking to be a fun match today. And it looks like Blue Jays will be starting off in the powder blue uniform, and the Dodgers in the road jerseys. Obviously, the Dodgers don't really have that many different jersey selections when it comes to road or home for that matter. Only the City Connects, and they're really the only difference in their jerseys is they have a road jersey that says Los Angeles and one that says Dodgers. So if they're feeling a little bit like themselves, I guess they could do just Dodgers, and if they're feeling like representing the city, they can just do the Los Angeles one. And then for home, there's obviously their typical home jersey, and then there's also City Connect, but I'm not really sure if they do City Connect. Okay, so it looks like we'll get started here. Bray will be taking the mound for the, Wild Boys will be taking the mound for the Blue Jays today, and Bray is leading off. First pitch of this World Series coming up right now. And we're going to see things get started here. And it's going to start on a sinker in the top corner, and that's going to be a strike. 0-1 count. Second pitch, hitting to left, and it's going to be fair past the left fielder and the third baseman. He's going to be running for first and stops there, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Wild Boys. Or, excuse me, Bro. Excuse me, I was wrong again. It's not Wild Boys. It is Summit. So I'm getting them all confused. Musty here now, batting second for the Dodgers. Swings and misses at the first ball. It's going to be inside. Second pitch is hit this time, deep in the right, and that's going to be out of here for a home run for Musty. That is the first home run of this game and the World Series, and it is hit by who else but Musty Flower, who's looking to gain his first legitimate ring, or excuse me, not legitimate, but to gain his first ring by wins instead of forfeits or turnovers. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Just recently, the Season 10 World Series, the Yankees versus Dodgers, was overturned to be a Dodgers ring, as it looks like Julie will catch that pitch. It was overturned to the Dodgers again after the whole cheating scandal that I mentioned earlier. It looks like he's going to take a short time here. And he leaves the game. Looks like he might have crashed, or he's going to rejoin. And Alex is just sitting behind the plate. Nope, he came back here. Just taking his time, I guess. As you can see, we do have some fans in attendance. All the Dodgers are lined up right there. Looks like they could be getting a photo. All in their jerseys. You rarely see that. As that one's hit deep in the right. It's back-to-back for the Dodgers. It's a 3-0 game now. Julie with a no-doubter into right. And he's going to touch them all. Could you imagine that? Back-to-back home runs to start off this World Series, and the Dodgers are making a statement. Now up to bat is Cameron, who was taking BP earlier. I got to see he got some good hits. Swings and misses at that one there. Same one that Musty swung this time, but Musty later hit a home run. But he swings and misses at another pitch, same type, this time inside. The 0-2 pitch is another ball swung and missed on, and that's going to be the first strikeout of this World Series. After giving up 2 home runs to make the score 3-0, he finally gets a strikeout. Summit finally gets a strikeout. Zayas up to bat now. This time he's going to take the ball, and the first ball of this World Series. Now we have to see the 1-0. Swung and missed on, a changeup down low. This one's taken and it's a strike. It's going to be 1-2 now. Let's see if the Dodgers can persist with their energy after those 2 home runs. But he swings and misses at that one. And that's another strikeout for Summit. Now batting is Connor. And Connor is a good hitter. He can get some balls into play. No doubt about it. As he takes that one right there. The 1-0. Is a strike down and outside in the corner. Down and away, I should say. The 1-1 is swung and missed on. Now it's 1-2. Dangerous position for these batters. And a swing and a miss at a ball outside. The Dodgers get a base hit and then a back-to-back home run sequence to make it 3-0 in this World Series. Then 3 straight strikeouts to end the half. Taking the mound for the Dodgers looks like, well, I should say, leading off for the Blue Jays is Summit, so he's gonna start on the mound and lead off as well. Looks like he's just having his day today. And it looks like the Dodgers may have enough people to have a full field. Yes, it does. Oh my goodness. So they have a catcher, a pitcher, first, second, and third baseman, a shortstop, and 3 outfielders. You rarely see this in not only in NABB, but in the Carnival system leagues by itself. You know, you see that in HCBB all the time, but when it comes to these type of leagues, you rarely see that. So a great way to start this World Series off for the Dodgers. Back-to-back home runs, a full outfield. Hopefully we can see some good defense as Citizen will be taking the mound. Let's see it here. First pitch of the World Series. Looks like there's a pitch clock violation and then another ball, 2-0. So that's how it's going to start off for the Dodgers, a pitch clock violation. And he threw a ball afterwards, so now it's 2-0, which is different from RSH. If it's a pitch clock violation, that second pitch would be ignored and it would just be 1-0. But he throws a fastball strike there, and it's hit into the left. Laggy hit, gets past the left fielder. He's going to run for, not for two. He's not going to run for two, and he has himself a base hit. And that is very similar to the Dodgers' first hit as well. Whew. So maybe the Blue Jays will see something similar happen. But if they do, that would just be crazy. Apologies for the laggy gameplay. Swing and a miss there. Hard come. Another swing and a miss there. Takes a ball there to make it 1-2. Challenging the pitcher here. Takes another ball, evens up 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung and missed on, and that's a strikeout. And it looks like the Blue Jays and Dodgers are sharing dugouts. I think that's the one that the Blue Jays. That guy has it. Now up to bat is Profit Fish. Profit Fish. Why did I say that so weird? Hits this one into right. To the fielder. Is he safe? He's out at second. And that's going to be an amazing play there. The throw from what looks to be Dewey, I think that's how you say his name, thrown all the way to Muskie, and that's going to be the second out. But the runner on first, Profit Fish, aka I think that's Trout, will still stay on first. Wild Boy's batting now. Starts it off with the ball to make it 1-0. Strike there, 1-1. You can see that the organist is very similar to the actual organist, kind of just constant, let's go Blue Jays. The 1-1 pitch to Wild Boys is hit, and it gets past the fielders. No, it doesn't. It's going to be a close one. He's out. Cameron with the diving catch and run to first. I'm so sorry. I just saw that the gameplay is like really laggy for some reason. I should probably turn my graphics down. No, let me do that. Let me just turn my graphics down. The only reason I don't like doing that is because sometimes you can't see the stadium. Okay, there we go. It should hopefully be better now. Alright, Dodgers now batting again. Citizen up to bat. The pitcher who started it off for the Dodgers swings and misses at a ball. Takes one there though. 1-1. Summit already at his 19th pitch. He ended off the first inning with 17. Not a great way to start, but it is a way to start. It's not horrible. It's not great. It's kind of just average, I guess. That one's hit into right foul. 2-2, even count. Summit just looking to get a hit. The 2-2. Swung and a missed on. Swung and a miss. Swung and missed on, and that's going to be a strikeout on Citizen. Now up to bat will be... Oh, I forgot his name. It's just blanking. NRJ, I guess, is what I'll call him until I remember. Swing and a miss there after taking a ball. It's 1-1. 2 straight balls thrown by Summit. He throws another one. He's barely been throwing strikes. 1-2 now. I think the Dodgers need to learn how to be less aggressive here. They kind of swing at everything. It's not really getting them anywhere. And whoa, that was kind of a quick pitch there. Okay, that was really fast. But he swung and missed at a fastball down low. That was a ball. Now up to bat is Bro, who got a base hit to start things off for the Dodgers this game. He'll take a strike there. Ooh. Slider inside and in the corner. The Dodgers are kind of just swinging at balls and swinging and swinging and swinging. They kind of just need to learn how to control themselves, as it looks like the pitcher will disengage just momentarily. But it looks like he's stepping back in. Oh, 1 on Bro, who takes there. Changeup upstairs. 1-1. Swing and a miss there on an inside ball. That's going to make it 1-2. And yet again, it was another ball that was swung and missed on. And that one, oh no, I might be lagging, or someone might be lagging. I can't tell. 2-2, it was a ball. Another ball there, full count. Here's the payoff from Summit. Swing and a miss, this time at a strike, so it was a reasonable swing, but he goes down nevertheless, and that's going to end the half for the Dodgers. Still remains 3-0, no runs gained that inning, and it's going to be the Blue Jays' turn with the bats. Looks like that might be an alt. Ed, Executive Ed, now batting. Citizen taking the mound again. And I just noticed that the pitcher has a yellow glove, so does the catcher. It's pretty neat. Check swing there. It's a ball, 1-0 to start this one. 1-0 on Executive Ed to start this at-bat. I'm not really sure who he is personally, but I don't know. He could be a power hitter or contact or whatever. I'm not really sure. But he takes a strike there, a sinker in the corner inside. That's going to make it 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is hit deep into left. It's a rocket, and the Blue Jays are on the board. Executive Ed starts things off for the Jays, and it's a 3-1 game. The Dodgers' lead is cut down to 2. Summit probably shooken up. Nevadic up to bat now. Takes a ball down low. It's a slider. Swung and missed on. A changeup outside. And it's 1-1. The Blue Jays snapped right back at the Dodgers. Well, not right back. Swing and miss at a changeup outside there. Not right back, but they snap back in the second inning to get themselves on the board, and now it's a 2-run lead for the Dodgers. Blue Jays slowly climbing their way up with 0 outs on the board. Executive Ed started things off there, and the count evens up here 2-2 on a fastball up and away. The Blue Jays slowly starting to get more players too that could contribute to that fact. And another ball there in the same position, but a different pitch, and now it's 3-2, a full count on NABB. Dangerous position for both the batters and the pitchers. And the pitcher. Let's see the payoff. Hit into left, grounded, and thrown to first. And that's an easy out for the Dodgers. It's out number 1 in this half. Out number 4 in this inning. And looks like there's a little bit of a delay here, but I can't really tell. I think they might be figuring out who's batting or not. Nope. Alright, we're back here now. Summit is batting. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Citizen versus Summit. First pitch is a strike. Curveball there. And that was a good strike to throw because usually they swing and miss at curveballs that are up when it's a ball. So the batter's kind of adapted to not swinging there as he statues that curveball outside this time. So they kind of adapted to those type of pitches. Oh, it's going to be a ball. But he threw it inside the zone instead, and that made it 0-1. Now 1-1 after he takes a ball. But nevertheless, there's a strike on him. Swing and a miss there. Another strike. 1-2. On a changeup down low. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strikeout number 2 for Citizen. And there's 2 outs on the board now. It looks like it's up to Profit Fish, aka Trout. No, excuse me. I was gonna say, I think that guy wanted it back. Hard Kung. It's up to Hard Kung to decide if this inning should continue or not. Should. I don't know why I said it so weirdly. Should. Strike there and the sinker down and away. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. The curveball inside. It's 1-1. Honestly, I felt like at the start of this game, you just kept seeing strike after strike after strike, but now you kind of get ball after ball after ball from both sides. Not just the Blue Jays anymore, but the Dodgers too now. But maybe they might change up that technique as he gets a strike there. 1-2 on Hard Kung. Here's going to be the 1-2 from Citizen, coming right up. Swing and a miss at a curveball down low, and it is the end of the second for the Dodgers. 3-1, and I'm not up there anymore. Where'd I go? Dang, I forgot where I went, but somewhere over there. Oh well. Well, we're here, and it looks like it's going to be Musty who will be leading things off for the Dodgers this inning. Looks like the Blue Jays got their field set together too. 1 infielder, 2 outfielders, and their pitcher. So that combines for 4. No catcher. Musty, the first pitch is taken, and it is 1-0. Last time he was up to bat, he hit a home run to get the Dodgers on the board for the first time of this game. They struck first. And another ball right there, change up down low, 2-0. I think that's the first time I've seen 2-0 this game. Usually they take a ball and then they swing. But this one's hit into left, and it looks like it's going to be foul into the stands. That's a souvenir ball. 2-1. And he steps out of the batter's box, but back in. Thought he was about to call time there. Here's the 2-1 to Musty. Ooh, a dangerous ball there. Man, that looks like it should have been a strike. And in actual baseball, that is a strike. It's 3-1 on Musty now. This one's a strike. A knuckleball up there to make it 3-2. And I don't know if that was the pitch to take for Musty. That was a 3-1. That's a knuckleball, and I doubt that he's gonna walk you. But he hits this ball into left, or excuse me, right, and that one's foul into the stands. We're gonna do this again. He's on his 7th pitch now of this at bat. Let's see it. The second payoff pitch is hit into left and foul. We're going to go to the 8th pitch now. Challenging the pitcher here. The third 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss there at a fastball. Inside ball. And it's a strikeout for the Blue Jays to start off this inning. Dodgers just looking to get some more runs to increase their lead. The Blue Jays looking to stop that and get their own lead. Get some runs, cut down the lead. Better yet, take the lead. There's a ball there. Summit is already on his 41st pitch, and it's only the 3rd inning. Throwing his 42nd, it's a ball down low, a changeup down low. This one's hit into right. And at the warning track, the fielder is AFK. It's going to land at the wall. He wakes up. Dewey is rounding second. The throw to third will not have the power, and it's a triple in the World Series for Dewey. But that might not really count as a triple, considering how the right fielder was AFK, and there is going to be an argument in the clubhouse after that. Here's Cameron. Ball. 1-0. Runner in scoring position for Cameron. Takes another ball to make it 2-0. Just get a hit here that will land and basically swing and miss there. You will get a run as long as it is a good hit and not too shallow, for any fielders to get a force out at home. Or worse, somehow get a double play, though I doubt that. I think no pegs are allowed. They have to be on the bag. And it's going to be 3-1 on Cameron now. Dangerous for the pitcher. Here's the 3-1. He had the green light. He had the green light to swing, but missed it, and it's now 3-2. And then takes the ball there to make a walk for Cameron. And that's the first walk of this World Series. Given up to Cameron. There's runners on corners with Zayas up to bat now. Takes a strike there, a slider. Pitcher might be more aggressive, but let's see. Honestly, if I had to guess, he's going to throw more balls here. Let's just see. This one's hit, and sure enough, it was a ball. Does it have the power for a tag up? Caught. Dewey decides not to run. But Cameron does. No one's covering second. And that is a stolen base, or not a stolen base, but a tag up for Cameron. So sneaky, I didn't even notice it. Wow. No one was covering second. Here's Connor with 2 outs on him, 2 runners in scoring position. You need to get a hit here. He takes a ball there. Second pitch is hit into right, and it's straight to the fielder. And that is the 3rd out of this half. The Dodgers leave 2 stranded. A good inning for the Dodgers, but wasn't able to come up with anything. As it was Dewey with a leadoff triple, and then Cameron with a walk, and then a pop-up, which got Cameron to second as no one was covering it. I think there was a strikeout actually to start it. There was not a leadoff triple by Dewey, it was a leadoff strikeout, and then a triple. And then after all that, there is a pop-up to right, and that made it three outs. As Profit Fish now up to bat. Dangerous batter, strike. But he's gonna have a strike in the first pitch for this at bat. Summit was at around 50 pitches after ending the first half of the third. Another swing and miss there by Crawford on a ball low. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss at another low changeup, and that is a 1-2-3 strikeout for Citizen. Start off this half of the inning. You can see the Athletics player there who would have, yesterday he did hit a home run, which would have sent the Athletics to the World Series to face the Blue Jays. But instead, we got this after they forfeited. So yeah, the hero that wasn't deemed a hero right there. Still in his A's uniform too, wow. Executive Ed, who hit the home run to get the Blue Jays on the board, swings and misses at a changeup down low. 0-1 now. So now we know Executive Ed is a good hitter. Or maybe it was just that at bat. I don't know. He has to prove himself here as he hits that one. It's a liner left and foul. A dangerous liner too. If that was fair, that surely would have been at least a base hit. But I'm not really sure about the target. Here's the third pitch of Executive Ed's at bat. Takes it. Statues it. 1-2. And I'm going to go AFK really quickly. Right, well, I unfortunately have to temporarily go, so I'm going to set up the camera right over here. Hopefully you can get a good angle of all the balls that will be hit. Unfortunately, you can't really get a good view of the center field. Apologies for that. There we go. It's a little better. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I will be heading off just really quickly. Sorry that there's no calls just yet, but hopefully you can see it. This is Rue Networking. Thank you for watching. We're back. Apologies for that. There's a grand slam that I missed, and I'm very mad about that. But I saw it. Don't worry. I was like watching the stream. The Dodgers are now batting. Bottom of the fourth. Bases loaded for the Blue Jays, and there's a grand slam. Really sad I couldn't commentate it, but there is a base hit there that I just saw as soon as I got back. Looks like Eric is behind the plate now. Cameron now pitching for the Dodgers too. Summit is batting. This one's hitting to left. That one's a rocket, but it looks like it will be caught by the left fielder. And that is the first out of this half. Here's the first pitch to Hard Kung from Cameron. There's a ball inside. Blue Jays come back from a 2-run deficit. They made a run lead and then hit a grand slam to give themselves the lead with 3-6 now. And the 3-run lead is now for the Blue Jays. Dodgers looking to hopefully break through yet again and get some runs. 2 more innings after this, so there is room for the Dodgers. "2-1 is swung and missed on. It evens up 2-2. And this one is hit deep into right. It is another home run. Make it 3-8 Blue Jays. Hard Kung with it now. 5-run lead for the Jays. Looks like he's doing a little cute celebration right there. A no-doubter to right. Now facing Profit Fish. Curveball inside, strike there. A ball taken inside there. It's 1-1. A fastball there. He's taking all 3 pitches and he has a 1-2 count on him. Let's see if he can get struck out here. Statue's a ball there. It's 2-2. This one's hit into center. And it's off the wall. Profit Fish has himself a double. It was on the scoreboard before he could even get there. Even with a full outfield, they still couldn't get to it. Looks like no one on the Dodgers has quit just yet, and I salute that. I feel like most teams would probably just up and leave if this was the score. Kind of just give up on their team, but no, they're staying. So I respect. I'll say that. I respect. Curveball there. This one's hit into, looks like the same position, but this time it's going to be caught. A shallow fly ball. And Profit Fish will remain on second. There's 2 outs now. Cameron just looking to get this out right here. It's NABB up to bat. Fastball there. Strike. 0-1 on NABB. Here's the second pitch of the at-bat. A sinker outside. 1-1. I feel like we've been seeing that. It's either a ball that's taken and then a ball swung and missed on. But, you know, I'll simplify it. What I'm trying to say is I feel like most batters, at least from what I've seen, have started out on 1-1. But there's a strike there to make it 1-2, and then a dangerous ball there. It's 2-2 now. As this one is hit deep into right, another home run for the Blue Jays. It's 3-10. And they have themselves a 7-run lead now from Novadic. He'll stop at third. No one's there to do the celebration. He's kind of just doing it by himself. Everyone's at home plate. That's cute. Summit up to bat now. With two outs. Score is 3-10. Dodgers are still here. Statue's a pitch there. Like I said, I respect the Dodgers for staying here. Usually, like I said, other teams leave. But no, they're staying here. Not looking good for the Dodgers. But maybe they can bounce back in the 5th. I was wrong earlier. There's 3 innings after this. I forgot. Not sure why I said 2. As this one's hit into right, that should be caught, and it will be, and that's going to be the 3rd out to finally end the inning. Blue Jays get 4 runs, and not looking good for the Dodgers. I'll say that. But heading into the top of the 5th, Dodgers will get their at bat. The Blue Jays have a lead of 7. I'd also like to thank the, well, now 4 concurrent viewers who were here. It looks like I had a big increase of viewers. At 8. Wow, okay. Ball taken there. It's 1-0. Just looking at the statistics as this one's hit into right. And that's going to be down. The fielder, Ed, is not going to get there. It looks like he's AFK yet again. He's going to round second. This could be another triple. He's going to be there. A triple, a leadoff triple for the Dodgers. A good way to start it from Bro. But now up to bat is Musty. Let's see if he can get a home run in here. He hit it to get the Dodgers on the board, and they were the ones that struck first, but he swings at a high ball there. It's 0-1. Takes the ball there. It's now 1-1 on Musty. Ball there, 2-1. Swing and a miss there, make it 2-2. Dangerous for Musty. Pitcher only has 1 more ball to spare. But is that a sign to throw inside? No, it isn't! A home run into left. And that is out of here. Make it 5-10. Dodgers cut down the lead to 5. Musty with the 2-run shot. And it's now 5-10 Blue Jays. As it looks like Summit will be off of the mound for the first time in this game. Dewey will be leading off after that home run. It is Hard Kung on the mound now. Let's see if he's any good. The first pitch is a swing and a miss. It's 0-1 now. This one's hitting to left. Foul. 0-2. No balls. Switches to lefty here. Let's see. A swing and a miss at a fastball way out there, and that is now it is a 1-2-3 strikeout for Hard Kung to start off his pitching in this World Series. There's a dangerous ball there. 1-0 to start things off for Cameron. This one's hitting to left, a laser shot, and left fielder barely has to move. Profit Fish. It's now two outs on the board, and Ixayez with the bat. Sorry. All right, first pitch to Ixayez is hit into left. It's another rocket, and it's at the warning track. He's there, and that's the third out to end that half. Dodgers get a 2-run shot from Musty, and it's 5-10 Dodgers. They're all still here, it looks like. I believe, yeah, it looks like they're all still here. Full infield, but looks like that couldn't stop the Blue Jays from scoring 10. But then again, those are off of home runs. Since that one's a laser shot, a late one. Looks like lag switch almost. I don't know. That was weird. You could see he like delayed there. Might have been lag. As the pitcher gets disconnected, Cameron. And he's back in the game. It was the anti-cheat. But he's here. Gets his jersey on. This one's hit. And it gets past both of the fielders somehow. Throw to first or second for some reason. That would have been in time or at least close to, to first. But no, he throws to second instead, and there's a runner aboard. Grape is in chat. This game is like watching paint dry, says Grape. I'm not sure if anyone else can agree. But, I mean, sure is a statement. There we go. There's a fan statement. Profit Fish up to bat with 0 outs, runner aboard. Starts things off with a ball. Strike there. Just trying to see if my camera's right. Looks like camera's a little bit off. Oof, a good take there by Profit. It's now 2-1. This one's hitting to left, and it's going to be caught by the fielder. That's a close call there, but it looks like he's going to be safe. And no, he's going to be called out. And it looks like he won't even fuss about it. He's just going to walk back. When you have a lead of 5, I guess you can't really be angry. But it looks like he's going into the team dugout. Or the team clubhouse. He's out at second. A very good play there. Slider there to make it 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Hit to left. Another one. He's out at second. No throw to first. I'm pretty sure he would have been safe either way. But there's another out. And there's 2 outs on the board for the Dodgers. Or excuse me, for the Blue Jays. Cameron doing all right while pitching. And I was mistaken. That was the third out. Yeah, that was the third out. Yeah. Not really sure what's going on at first, though. Not really sure what's going on here. But Dodgers now batting. It's the 6th. Connor leading off the 6 for the Dodgers. Good take there. It's a knuckleball up there. Interesting call. 1-0. Another ball took him, this time a fastball inside. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss there at a knuckleball. That was a good swing. It would have been a good take, but it's a good swing on those that kind of like clip the corner inside. Can't really be sure, but there's a curveball there for a strike, and it's now 2-2. Connor steps out momentarily. Here's the 2-2. Hit a grounder. It gets past him to the left fielder, and that's going to be a base hit for Connor. Where's Connor? Right there. I couldn't see him. Looks like NABB was AFK. And here's Citizen batting with a runner aboard for the Dodgers. Hardcone 3 disengages. Citizen. A good curveball. Ball there. 1-0. Not sure if the pitcher even knew if that was a strike or not. Throws the same pitch on the other side. It's a swing and a miss to make it 1-1 now. This pitcher is kind of just throwing his pitches like very quickly, I feel like. Change up there. Don't know what's going on with my camera. Fastball outside there. It's 2-2 now. Near the pitcher, you know, you're not really sure what you want to throw. But there's a fastball up and away there, and that's a strikeout. And there's 1 out in the 6th. NRJ up to bat now. The hamster. At least the guy with the hamster head. Takes a strike there to make it 0-1. Swing and a miss at a fastball there. Clipped the zone just barely. 0-2. Swing and miss at a curveball up there, and that's going to be the 3rd strike and another strikeout for Hardcone, as the catcher will now come up to bat. Tie. And I don't know if they do quick pitches in NABB, but if so, that was definitely one right there. It's a ball anyways. Ooh, that was an interesting call there. It's definitely inside, but you gotta understand Carnivus said like half the ball has to be in for it to be a strike. Like, see right there, that was called a ball. And it's not like MLB The Show where there's different, umpires and they like simulate human calls. No, but it's 3-1 on tie now. A grounder. This time NABB is there. And tags second. Unnecessary double play. He was safe at first. I should say an unnecessary double play attempt. That would have been embarrassing if Connor made it to second. But now it's the bottom of the 6th. After this, they head into the top of the 7th, and that could be it for the Dodgers unless they score more. We could see a bottom of the 7th. Here's the first pitch from Cameron. It's a strike. NABB switches sides. No, he doesn't. He's just circling. Not sure what's going on here. It looks like they're kind of chatting it up right here. But Cameron's back on the mound now, so all right, 1-0, NABB batting with Cameron pitching. Sinker out inside there. It's 2-0 now. And it looks like the strike was actually called back. I just noticed. So it's 2. Now it's 2-1. It would have been 1-2. Maybe a pitch clock violation. That's why Cameron was kind of chatting with Eric there. Here's the 2-1. A grounder. Citizen is there. Tags first, and that's an out. Number 1. The first pitch to Profit Fish is a ball outside, a sinker outside, clips the zone. 1-0. Second one is a changeup down low outside, and now it's 2-0. Sinker there inside. 3-0 on Profit Fish. Could this be a good decision, though, to walk him? If he does, let's see. And he walks him on 4 balls. And there's runners on first and second now. Or excuse me, just first. Sorry, just first. Just first. Looks like Hard Kung is up to bat. Something is going on with his morph. Uh-oh, something just happened. What the heck? He steps back in the box and hits a home run! What just happened? What just happened? Someone has to clip it. Look at that. Everyone's saying that counts. Wow. That was a interesting home run. Nevertheless, for a Hard Kong, and that's how it's 5-12. Well, that just happened. It's 5-12 Blue Jays. 7-run lead now. And now it's Profit Fish back again. I think Executive Ed is just AFK right now. So maybe that other batter that was walked wasn't Profit Fish. I don't know. They're all morphed as him. I hate when that happens, but this one's another rocket to right. It is back and out of here. 5-13, back-to-back home runs for the Blue Jays. This time it's Profit Fish. Look at that. Wow. As Ty, the catcher, will now take the mound. It looks like the Dodgers players are starting to leave, or at least the pitcher did right now. They still have a full field, just without... Oh no, Musty's coming up. So... yeah, someone on the Dodgers did leave, unless they just got someone right here. I'm not sure who that is. But it's a player. So someone left and then someone joined. Bro is on the mound, I guess? Okay, I'm not sure what's happening, but whatever it is. Here's the first pitch to Novatic. Changeup down low. The second pitch is a sinker that was statued. 1-1. A grounder fielded by Citizen, an easy out for the Dodgers. I'm not sure why it says there's 2 outs, unless there is 2 outs. I think there is 2 outs. I'm just losing track because this inning is taking so long, I guess. I don't know. This one's hitting to left. Way back there and caught. The camera was late on that. Apologies. Well, 5-13. Blue Jays fans can kind of calm down as it looks like there's a huddle going on here. They are in Team VC. So they are probably having a little chat. Trying to figure out how are they going to snap back. As it is Mike who will take the bat to lead off the Dodgers in this 7th inning. Looking to not end the game off like this, hopefully. It's hard coming back on the mound. Mike stares at a sinker outside but in for a strike. It's 0-1. Curveball there. Good take by Mike. 1-1. Swing and a miss there. 1-2. This one's hit into right field, way back there at the warning track, and caught. That's the first out. 2 outs away from winning this game, the Blue Jays, with a lead of 8. Bro will take the bat now, who hit a home run in the first to make it 3-0 Dodgers. Takes a curveball there. Fastball there, another good take, 2-0. And this one is hit. A drive down to right. It's out of here. Dodgers cut down the lead to 7 with a home run from Bro. A solo shot, a no-doubter. And he's going to touch all the bases there. And now it's Musty who's up to bat. Fastball there. Taken. It's 0-1. Fastball outside this time. 1-1. Another fastball there. It's 2-1 now. This one's hit into left, and it's going to be caught as the Dodgers are now down to the last out before they lose this game. Or, well, you never know. You can never be certain. But it's up to Dewey to decide. Takes a change up there. 0-1. Swing and a miss there at a curveball. 0-2. Dodgers down to their last strike. This one's hitting to right. Fielder's AFK. And that would have been the last out, but Dewey is on base. And the game will continue just a little bit longer, as it's Bro who will come up to bat now. yet again. So it looks like all the Dodgers players, well, not all of them, but most of the Dodgers players did end up leaving now. Probably just thought it was over. But some of the dangerous batters did stay, so maybe that could change something, but the chances are very slim with a 7-run lead for the Jays. Here's Bro up to bat. Takes a curveball there, a good take. And he gets anti-cheated. He's back. Hard Kung 3 is back. To pitch. And it's Bro. Alright, we're right back at it. Hold up. Looks like he has to get his jersey on. Maybe. Okay, he puts on the blue alt for some reason. Here's Bro with the second pitch. Another one. Jeez, 2-0. Here's the third pitch. Bro swings and misses at a ball inside. These balls are like really touching the zone. It's like weird. If you're a normal MLB fan, this is your first time watching the Carnival system. This obviously looks very weird. Swings and misses at a strike there this time. It's 2-2. Dodgers are yet again down to their last strike. It's up to Bro. And that looks like a wild pitch. I'm not sure if they have a wild pitch rule or not, but that would have advanced the runners in RSH. Let's just say that. The payoff pitch is swung and missed on, and the Blue Jays win Game 1 of the World Series. And I better mute that before I get copyright striked. But the Blue Jays win Game 1 of the World Series, and they currently have a 1-0 lead now. Profit Fish, Hard Kung, Executive Ed, Novatic, all contributed. And Toronto now leads 1-0. Well, the final from Rogers Center. Los Angeles Dodgers 6, and the Toronto Blue Jays a whopping 13. They won by 7. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. You are watching Rue Networking, and good night.